Hi. Hello. Howdy. Welcome back to Let's Play Shin Megami Tensei Persona. Getting quicker every time. Anyways, it's been a minute since I've had to record for this game, so I kind of don't remember where I'm at, even though I have been editing every segment. I know we beat Mitsuo in that shitty-ass dungeon, but we're probably just going to be killing a lot of time before the next one. Hooray! I think today we're hanging out with Chie, I think? Yes, we are. Do I have... Okay, I have Trig Lab. Cool, I just want to be sure, okay? Oh, we already hung out with Chie. Oops! Oops, it's the evening. Oops! I'm an idiot. I should have known, because I was seeing that there was a lover's flag in this one. And I remember we did not become lovers with Chie. Sad day for all the Chie fans. Anyways, let's continue reading... Excuse me, let's continue reading Fun with Number 3. Something about these games always make reading feel more fun than it is. Not that reading isn't fun, but they make it seem like really fucking fun, you know what I mean? Like, I read books still as an adult. I know. Please stop clapping for me. I'm so impressive, but... Like, every time I do, it's like, sometimes I really have to motivate myself, and it's not nearly as fucking fun as like, Persona 4 and 5 make it seem, but whatever. Or Persona 3 Reload, because that's a game I've played now. Haven't finished it, though. It is Persona 3 Mid-load. Whatever. All you do is wait for police to make the move. What should you do today? I could talk about Reload a lot, and I was this close to uploading a video discussing the differences in the opening and what each one's pros and cons were. Generally speaking, I don't like Reload, though. I don't hate it, I don't dislike it, but I don't like it. I would say it's enjoyable for what it is, but it becomes worse the second you realize it's a remake, and you know what it's remaking in its source material, then it becomes worse. Anyways, we're not going to be hanging out with I today. Sorry.
I see.
Sorry. Yeah. So, I'm not going to talk too much about Persona 3 Reload. I just felt like it was something I should mention since this is the first time I've recorded a Persona 4 segment after having touched it. It's... I don't know. I just... I know it was not for me in the first place because I was the type of person who I adamantly and staunchly believe Persona 3 did not need to be remade. If people want to play it, I think they should just, like, remaster the PS3 version. And even then, I don't really trust Atlus to remaster things anymore. So realistically, I don't know. I hate to be, like, a certain way about it, but, like, if you want to play Persona 3 Reload, or Persona 3 at this point, I think you should just fucking play FES on an emulator. But, whatever. So, anyways, I don't hate Reload. I guess my final opinion is that it's good for what it is. It's not good for what it is. It's enjoyable for as far as, like, if you're going into it with a game, as a video game with low expectations and you just want to play a JRPG. It gets worse when you realize how butchered some of these characters are coming across. Like, I fucking hate what they've done with Yukari and Akihiko. I'm actually pretty okay with Junpei and Mitsuru, and Fuka is good, I guess. Not Mitsuru. Ken, I haven't gotten far enough. Shinjiro, and Koromar, obviously, best character. And the voice acting in the social links is very hit or miss. I would say for the most part, it's probably more hit than miss. I honestly kind of miss when social links didn't have to be voiced, but whatever. Anyways, that's enough about that. Let's move on with our lives. Hi.
Oh.
Hi, Yakiko. It's been a minute since I called you that. Avery-kun, rumors, yeah, I get it. Yeah, can I talk to you? I'm trying to rank you up. You spend the day with Yakiko, of course I will.
Yes.
Hooray. This is gonna be the rank 9. Goddamn. Really wish we could max her just so we could get her, her max persona. I guess you could say the same about Chie, but whatever. And Kanji's just like, what, at rank 3 still? Tatsuhime Shrine. Yukiko brought you here saying she wanted to pay her respects.
Hey.
Are you going to wish for something, Avery-kun? I think it's any. Oh no, it's 3. Jeez. For you. Me?
Thank you.
What does that even mean? That's kind of creepy. Maybe it's just me, but that's like, I'm gonna wish for you. That's like, whatever. Yukiko looks embarrassed. I guess to be fair, she does like us at this point. I'm wishing for everyone's health. For Chie, for you, for the others, and everyone at the inn, too. And I'm wishing to become a woman worthy of you, Avery-kun. Finally, I wish for everyone to be able to smile together. Let's begin our prayer. I've decided not to leave Inaba. Loudest boo in the history of booing possible. This is what makes me hate her social link. And it's a shame because I actually really want to like Yukiko a lot more than I do. I've alluded to this quite enough, I think. She doesn't leave Inaba. And it's such... I just don't like it as writing. I won't say it's like a plot hole. I won't say it's like, oh my god, there's never a situation where this character could remain in Inaba. It just feels so... I'm trying to think of the way to phrase it. It's very reductive, I guess, is the best way I can phrase it. Reductive, stagnatory. Is stagnatory a word? Because I'm thinking of like stagnation, but like as a descriptor. Regressive. I guess regressive is probably the best way. It feels very regressive that this woman has career aspirations. Maybe not the clearest ones, maybe not the most focused ones in the world, but then she is assumed and thrust upon domesticity, and it is thrust upon her in a way that she doesn't even particularly like or excel at. Like, it'd be one thing if she was really good at cooking and just didn't want to, like, have that thrust upon her. Maybe in the way that, like, Keisuke was. You know how Keisuke was like, oh, I'm really smart with medicine and I could be a really good medical professional, but I'm resenting it because my dad is thrusting it upon me. I understand that. Or if it's a situation where, like, she wants to work at the inn, but she doesn't feel like she's worthy enough for it. Like Ayane. I mean, granted, I've been shitting on Ayane, but, like, I think there's a nougat of an idea there. But this is literally, like, not only does she not want to work at the inn or inherit it, but she's actively bad at, like, doing tasks for it. And it feels so counterintuitive to say, oh, this character actually would be better off, you know, inheriting this inn that she doesn't want. And it just feels regressive and reductive to say, like, you know, this woman with aspirations is going to be forced upon this role that she doesn't want, and it happens to be domestic. Like, the cult of domesticity, etc., etc. And I get maybe there's translation, cultural things that just don't carry over quite as well. Trust me, we're going to get to that eventually. To the argument of localization and how the original intention is. We're going to eventually have to get to that multiple times later on in the game. But here, I think at the end of the day, it just devalues Yukiko as a character. Because I don't feel like this is an earned conclusion for her. Maybe if this had been something that was slow burned into the plot, or at the very least this was a conclusion that you would reach regardless of how much you interacted with her, I could believe it then. Because then I could see, okay, the main plot's affecting her. But literally, it's just the fucking social link events. I have a lot to say about this, so I'm sorry if I've wasted time on this. It's just... this is maybe one of the worst things about this game to me. And I'm not being hyperbolic. Like, this is maybe one of the top 3 first things I think of. When I think of, like, Persona 4 has bad themes and messaging in it. And it's not even from a misogyny take. I do think it's misogynist, don't get me wrong. But, like, even if you don't take that interpretation, I think it's just bad character writing. Again, I'm not saying a plot hole. I'm just saying in terms of, like, Yukiko as a character has been devalued now. She suddenly has no aspirations. She has no agency in the plot or in her own life. And that's supposed to be a good thing. And I just don't like that. I really dislike it. In fact, you could say I hate it. And spoilers, there's another character we're going to run into this exact same issue with. But I'm not going to tell you just because... I'm not going to tell you which one it is, but God forbid you could probably guess at this point. If you've never played the game, you know, sit with fucking crossed fingers and wait like a coiled spring for this moment to happen again. But anyways, let's move on. That was a lot of shit to say, but yeah. I never really objected to being the manager's in, per se. Or, fuck. Shit. I never really objected to being the inn's manager, per se. I could read today. I just didn't like the fact that it wasn't up to me. I felt like that my life was on rails. Again, this is exactly what Keisuke's dilemma was, and the reason why it worked 1,000 times better for Keisuke is because A, he had other interests outside of this that he actually competently explored and was able to, like, express. Like, in this case, photography, art, or music, whichever one you picked. He was able to explore those and actually, like, excel, and, like, the the social link gave him the breathing room for that. What did we ever see Yukiko excel at? Besides her grades, obviously. She's the text of the game is that Yukiko is very smart, and she's very bright when it comes to, like, academics. But in terms of just, like, she doesn't have a creative outlet or a passion or a hobby. It's literally just she doesn't know what she wants to do, and this is... Okay, I'm repeating myself. Sorry, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna cut myself off. I'm just repeating myself. You know how I feel. Whatever. Let's move on. And I thought that running away was the only choice for me. Again, I don't like the framing of calling it running away. I think everyone should be allowed to explore their own, like, career aspirations, goals, ideas. I think moving away from your home family, the hometown, whatever, I don't think that's necessarily running away, but whatever. The game wants to frame it as Yukiko running away, so I just dislike that. But no longer. I want to protect the family inn. You could argue these feelings of devotion and protection came from being under fire from the reporters in the last rank up, but that doesn't logically follow to me. Because this is a once-in-a-lifetime event of murders being associated with the Amagi Inn. I mean, granted, I'm not saying the Amagi Inn can't have some scandal down the line, but as far as the text of the game is concerned, this is anomalous. So, it's not like the inn is, like, constantly under fire, constantly needs protection. I guess at the same time, you could maybe argue in good faith that Yukiko still wants to be there for the good and the bad, but I just... whatever. I don't think this is earned. After all, it's near to my heart. See, that I believe. I genuinely do believe that. But you don't have to... Okay, whatever, fuck it. I'm cutting myself off. I need to make progress. Thank you, Avery-kun. I think it's because of you that I realized this. Baby girl, if we had never talked, you still would have stayed in Inaba. Okay, last point I want to say about this. The last thing is that this is just... This part is bad writing, because the social link has to begin and end at the same point of Yukiko inheriting the Amagi Inn, because the game has to... Okay. The game has to account for the possibility that the player never actually talks to Yukiko enough to max her. Or never even talks to her, period. Like, beyond the mandatory rank up. So that's why a lot of these social links begin and end at the same place. You start with, I don't want this, and then it ends with, I do want this. But it's the same situation, And I really dislike that. That's part of the reason why I've really disliked having party member social links be the primary focus of their characterization. It's why I greatly prefer Persona 3's handling of not only party member social links, but having most party members, well, not most, every party member have their own baked-in character arc into the plot. Because it's more organic, it doesn't result in really bad storytelling decisions like this, and when you do social link the girls in Persona 3, it's not necessarily relevant to, like, oh, I'm fighting shadows as part of Seas and the end of the world is coming. It's more relevant to them as actual teenage girls. Which I don't necessarily think is perfect writing, like, mind you, but, like, when you're ranking up Yukari, you're dealing with her grief, dealing with her mom, or how she could be an emotionally unstable teenager at times. Especially as a girl, having, hormones. Mitsuru has to deal with the legacy of her father and her grandfather. And, there's obviously the C's Mitsuru, or the Kirijo Foundation dealing with like shadows and shit. There's that aspect which the main plot tackles, but then you also have the social, like, okay, I'm the daughter who has to inherit all this. I have a arranged marriage. I have to handle all this. I don't get time to be a normal teenage girl anymore. You know, like that's what her socially tackles. It's like, am I making sense here? I'm sorry if I'm really dragging on and really dwelling on this, but this is something I've felt extremely strongly about. So, I really want to make my point crystal clear and as understood as possible and as explained as possible that why I hate these social links. And I would literally much rather never have this social link and just have Yukiko get a bit more characterization in the main plot than have what we have here. And I think it's understandable why I feel that way, in my opinion, but I hope it does come across to people who really like the social link, or really like the Chie, or Yosuke, or whatever social link. I would say that not every party member social link ever is bad. I think in particular certain ones like Kanji in this game, Yusuke in the next game. I kind of like Futaba's, even though it has a weird ending. I'm not going to say all the party member social links are bad by default. I'm going to say that typically the good ones are the exception, and the bad ones are bad. So, okay, I really need to move on. I'm sorry. I have so much to say about this, and it's really difficult to contain my thoughts. So, sorry, moving on. Yukiko is smiling gently. Yukiko's determination makes her look mature. She is a teenager. Don't you dare sell me that. And don't you dare try to tell me that. And she's rank 9. Yay. Hooray. It is really nice that we're getting these ones specifically for the next dungeon. Oh, spoilers, there's another dungeon. I mean, I already referenced that there's going to be another dungeon. And I've multiple times, in fact, so whatever. I wanted to ask you this before. What? Why are you always with me? Is it okay for me to ask? Okay, we gotta pick the "you're my classmate" option. It is so bad. So you're my friend, obviously you're my friend. I really like you is gonna be the lovers option. And we're not doing lovers, sorry, you're my classmate. You're my classmate? I see. I'm sorry, I watched Joseph Anderson play Persona 4 Golden, and he lost his fucking shit at the "you're my classmate" line, and it's such a funny fucking, like, I never realized how fucking horribly condescending that is. It's so shitty. Yes, precisely. Oh, I just remembered, I have an errand to run. I'll be going now. So yet again, it's implied, like, that Yukiko was into you. I think it was, I didn't mention it, but it's kind of implied Chie was also into you. Because she was blushing before you could potentially make her your girlfriend. Whatever. I don't care. I think Chie and Yukiko should French each other instead of me. Yukiko ran off. You decided to go home. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, let's go feed. Let's go read Fun with Number. Not numbers. I keep saying number because the guide... I'm sorry for not skipping that, by the way. The guide calls it Fun with Number, not numbers. So, what did I order again? Smart Bomb. Awesome. Smart Bombs are great. And Supersonic. And Price Sticker. And then the large women. And then the medium-sized women. Then the petite women. And then the large women again. I'm the real Gabby today. Why am I going to the desk? What am I doing? Yes. A real Gibby Gabby. While we're doing this, I'm going to take a drink of water. Hooray. So now it is Thursday. Thursday. More like Thursday. All you can do now is buy a new book that's on sale. Alright, so... go into town. Until evening. Sure? I don't know why I'm reacting this way. It's like, why do you have to ask me that every time? How dare they? They're wasting my time. So I'm just looking at the, I'm looking at the social link answers we're going to give to Yosuke, because we're ranking up Yosuke today, and it's kind of weird. It's like, apparently if I answered any one in rank 7, which was the previous rank up. No, goddammit, I meant to get the bait. I was trying to get the bait. If I answered any one, like any answer than the first answer, then apparently there's going to be 3 choices. Otherwise, I answered only 2 choices. But for literally any of the choices, you pick any answer. Like, if it's 3 choices, you pick any. If it's 2, you pick any. It's weird. No, shut up. Talk to the lady. Thank you. Talk to the housewife who's bad at cooking. Because women who can't cook are failures, am I right? Wasn't with Persona games just like really loving that. That's like the funniest fucking joke to them. They even did it with like Fuka. I mean, I guess it wasn't played as much for laughs, and it was more played as like Fuka needs to embrace her true calling, which is her passion with electronics, instead of trying to resent it and like hide it. But it still kind of had like bad undertones. Whatever. I now hate Persona 3. Anyways, changing careers. Got it. Yay. Hi, Yakiko. Hi, classmate and Chie. Yosuke's at Junes, that's right. Man. You know, as much as I've had my problems with this game, at least the Let's Play is chugging by. I'm honestly, like, a little surprised I haven't had more issues. I always expect the worst when it comes to Let's Plays that I do.
Yo!
I guess to be fair, when you do games like Tomb Raider 3, you do get the worst, so whatever. Spend time with Yosuke. Hooray.
Let's go.
Samagawa Riverbed. You wandered here with a pensive Yosuke. Yosuke is holding something. I found this. It's a print club sticker I took with Saki-senpai. When I first got here, she insisted on taking it. Somehow I don't trust you as a reliable narrator. Back then, somewhere inside me, I thought I was above this place. A lot of people saw me as the enemy just because Junes was going to ruin the shopping district. I added a jest there. I'm so sorry. But when I met her, she told me, parents are parents. You're you. Even if she didn't really mean it, it made me happy. Because of her, I started to think maybe this town wasn't all that bad. But then... you know what? No, let's be an asshole. She dumped you.
No.
No, that didn't matter. As long as she was still alive. Alright. Why? Why did she have to die? It pisses me off. It makes me mad. I wanted to talk with her more. I wanted to get to know her better. But she's not here anymore. Yosuke is sobbing out loud. I mean to Yosuke, I think it's not necessarily bad to have a character deal with the grief and trauma like this, but it's just, it doesn't work for Yosuke. She didn't like him. And it feels like he barely knew her by as a result. Meanwhile, her literal brother is a social link, and that's 1,000 times more compelling of a social link. I think everyone who's played this game would agree that the social link with Naoki is maybe one of the best in the entire series. Like, and I would unironically say that. I think it's like one of the actually most well-written social links. So, anyways, let's move on. Let's stop talking about a better character. Avery. I get it now. I wanted to forget about Saki-senpai. How she's not here anymore. I wanted to forget that. I was living a boring life in the middle of nowhere. That feeling with no girlfriend. When the murder started, I got excited. I thought there was finally a point to me being in Inaba. I thought I could forget I almost called her Sockpie. Senpai was gone. And the fact that I was such a loser. I jumped at the murders and never once thought about what I was doing. I didn't even take the first step. I'm sorry, Saki-senpai. I'm sorry, Avery. Don't apologize. But I got you involved with the case, and all I did was run away from myself. Yosuke's looking at you, his eyes red. Yeah, can we get this shit over with? But I think I'm awake now. Just like Jimenez. I need to get over the fact that Saki-senpai isn't coming back. That when this case ends, I'll have nowhere to run. And I won't have changed.
You made me realize that.
Alright. It seems you were able to act as Yosuke's crutch. Yeah. Wouldn't it have been cool if Yosuke died? Alright, bye. You spent a while with Yosuke and walked him home.
Oh, you're home.
Well, now what? I don't know why I'm saying now what. I actually know what to do. We're going to part-time janitor work. Actually, wait. Before I do that, I need to... Ah, shit. I just realized. Do I have a devil persona? It wasn't giving me the message. I don't think I do. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. God fucking damn it. Well, at least it wasn't too much progress. It was literally just like 2 rank ups. But I gotta go grab a double persona because I can't do it now. Awesome. Well, it's a good excuse to split the segment anyways. So, we're now back with the Devil Arcana persona. It's worth mentioning, I did also remember to check if we had enough prize stickers to mail in something, and we did not. I figured we probably didn't, but... I guess someone... Well, no one would have mentioned it if I hadn't done it. So, whatever. I just did it for my own fucking shits and giggles. Anyways. I also made sure that we had the persona necessary for tomorrow. Granted, we won't have to, like... We'll have time to get it if we didn't, but whatever. I'm prepared. Anyways, we're going to be running into an interesting situation where we're going to have a free day on Saturday. And I don't know how I'm going to spend it. Especially because it's a rainy day. So, I don't know. I don't really know what I would be able to do social stat-wise that matters. Like, my social stats, if I recall correctly, are basically perfect. Except for knowledge. Sorry, I can't. Like, knowledge and diligence are the only ones that really matter right now, I think. Because I think everything else is either maxed already or about to be maxed in, like, any moment. Let's see, just to be sure. Yeah, expression's maxed. Courage will be maxed soon enough. And same with understanding. I guess having max understanding would be nice just because it means I can start the tutoring social link sooner. But at the same time, I'm still following the guide. So, whatever. I don't know. I mean, if nothing else, I don't think we're gonna be really strict on time slots anymore. The biggest like crunch was early on with getting rank 3 courage, and that's basically it. So, because like I said, I think the guide leaves a lot of free days at the end, if I am not mistaken. So, anyways, let's go hang out with our good pal Aerie, the mother who's not happy to be a mother. The mother in doubting. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. The smother. Okay, I need to stop trying to make nicknames happen. Whatever. We're also gonna get money, so. You helped out at the daycare center. Who wants to play ninja? Come on, raise your hand. I bet that's not what he sounded like, 3 months ago, but whatever. Okay, maybe not 3 months ago. However long ago he first started getting voiced. Whatever, who gives a shit? I don't want to play ninja. My clothes will get dirty. Yuta began playing ninja. Oh, completely ignoring the girl's objections. Classic Yuta. Once again, the children tug at you from all directions. Understanding is increased. Hooray. Yu-kun, I'm here. Let's go home. Where do you want to eat dinner? We can go somewhere expensive if you want. I'm not hungry. I'm gonna play more. I'll come later next time. I even left in the middle of a show just to be on time. I'm getting fed up with this treatment. I should have known better than to try. We're not related, so there's nothing I can do about it. So, Yuta can't love you? I think that's the more interesting question to ask. Aerie is remaining silent. I should state neither choice mattered. Well, neither option mattered. It's any. They say when a woman starts breastfeeding, her maternal instincts awaken. It's true, I saw it on television. So, my maternal instinct towards him is shut away, especially since I've only known him for 6 months. There's nothing I can do. Fate has determined that we'll be forever distant. Speaking of fate, have you heard this? Your entire life is determined from before you were even born. Yeah, it's called shit life syndrome. We're just little robots following the program our creator made for us. So whenever anything happens, there's nothing you can do about it. It was already decided for you. Reminds me of that classic meme. You're walking along the side of a road when you run into an old man. He preaches to you about the philosophy of predestination. After listening to him for several minutes, you decide to walk along the road. If you agree with the old man, I'm butchering it, but whatever. If you agree with the old man, turn to page 72. If you disagree with the old man, turn to page 72. It's a stupid joke. It's like one of those yeah, I get it, whatever. The joke is that the old man was actually Mr. Brody, the dead body from Clue. I don't know what's gotten into me with my humor. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Doesn't that make you feel better? Isn't that a wonderful idea? So unfortunately, I have to agree with her on this for the points. That's the worst part about the social linking for doing the Max Social Link Guide is you have to agree with some questions you don't agree with. Although, to be fair, I will say, personally, I think free will is actually not a thing. I think it's largely misunderstood as, like... I feel like it's really, really, like, saying I don't think free will exists is one of those things where like you're immediately gonna perk up some ears and people are gonna start asking you like, oh, if you don't think free will exists, does that mean you think it doesn't, that you can't pick between fucking wearing a red shirt or a blue shirt, or you can't decide between if you want to go to the park or if you want to stay at home? It's like, no, that's not what I mean. And if I went into an explanation about it, I would probably butcher the grander philosophical argument behind it. Personally, the way I would describe it, why does this matter? No one asked. Fuck it. Leave a comment asking for me to explain my opinion on free will. If you give a shit. I have a game to play. You're right. Amazing, isn't it? I saw it on TV. I was so intrigued. I went to see a lecture by that speaker, too. I was moved to tears. I was so relieved to know that there's a higher power. See, I think this is interesting, though. This kind of reminds you of Persona 3 a bit, with the social links where you kind of have to indulge in this person's, like, less healthy traits. Because right now, she's indulging in powerlessness as a form of escapism from the responsibilities of her life. Because obviously, you know, saying, okay, my life was meant to be this way no matter what I did, so it doesn't, I don't have to take ownership over it. I have no agency in my own life, therefore I have no responsibility to do my life correctly. I have no obligation to those in my life, you know? That's a very appealing philosophy for someone like Eri, because it does feel like for her, she's trying her best and getting dick to show for it. And, you know, that's how this type of ideology would appeal to someone like this. To Eri specifically. So yeah, I don't necessarily mind that we have to, that she has this tangent. I really don't. I more just kind of wish personally I didn't have to indulge it. But then again, we told the guy whose like knee was like gonna cave in to keep running on it because he's swimming on it because he needs to stop being a pussy. So whatever. Anyways, Eri's eyes are glittering. I will say just briefly that there is some truth to saying that your life does have a lot of stuff predetermined in it before your birth is even like a thing. Like socioeconomic status, race obviously plays a huge factor. And yes, even though race is socially constructed and varies from society to society, let's be real, growing up as a black child is going to be a very different experience than growing up as a white child, or growing up as an Asian child in Japan, or growing up in the Philippines as a Filipino child, or growing up as any non-homogenized, growing up as a outsider to the homogenous culture of any given, like, culture. Whatever. You know what I mean. So, I want to give some credence to this philosophy. Just a smidge. Anyways, there really isn't much to do when you live this far away from the city. All I have is TV and the internet. You can buy things over the net now. It's much more convenient. In fact, I am having trouble staying in shape. Honestly, though, I just want to go back to the city. So, 3 is the option we have to do here. I don't know what I would have said if I didn't have to say 3. Yeah, I guess I would have said number 1, I guess? I don't know. Just let it go, though, is the answer we have to give. Yeah, I gave up on that a long time ago. Eri is smiling Riley. Smiling Riley moment! I'm really starting to think smiling like Riley is on the same cultural turn of phrase level as, like, I know this is sudden, but, like, it really feels like so many games. Maybe it's just because it's, like, I'm specifically attuned to it, like a fucking dog whistle. And dog whistle is in, like it's just something that wouldn't normally catch attention, but, like, captures mine because I'm so keenly focused on it. Not that it's, like, secretly anti-Semitic or something. Because I had to explain that. I really tell you a lot of personal things. You're like my teenage therapist. Please don't tell Yukun or the other mothers. I know you talk to them so fucking frequently. Please stop gossiping with those hens. I won't, and why would I? It doesn't matter which one. Why would I? Here we go.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Avery. Actually, it's Mr. Pale Dog. Ari looks relieved. You felt Ari opening up to you out of a deep loneliness. And I really do think Ari is one of the better social links in this game. I've said multiple times that I like the social link. I think it's just very atypical for Persona games, and that's why it stands out so much to me. In a good way. Just because it's atypical by itself doesn't necessarily mean it's good. The teacher social link in Persona 5 is atypical, and you won't catch me fucking praising it. You won't catch me singing the praises of that one. Michelle Ruff, whatever happened. Anyways, the young mother, blah 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 blah. Temperance, yay, temperance. Oh my, look at the time. I'm sorry, Mr. Avery. I'll take Yukun back home now. Just home now, actually. I added back for some reason.
Bye now.
The two left abruptly and awkwardly. Awesome. You decided to go home as well. You're in 8,000 yen. Fuck yeah. And now we're going to be starting the new book, Changing Careers. For my sake, I hope it gives understanding. If it doesn't, I'll be extremely despondent, and I won't know what to do with myself. Is it Timid Teacher? I think it's Timid Teacher. I don't think it's A Man's Life. I hate how it doesn't let you just, like, confirm. It always just assumes you want to do this. Changing Careers. And it's like, you're not saying yes or no. You're saying yes or very yes. Whatever. You decide to read Changing Careers with your full attention. The story is about a weak-willed milquetoast of a teacher who has a hard time getting his students to learn. The teacher changes jobs, but his new job requires too much physical labor. Later, his students welcome him back. You are filled with tender feelings. Expression? Oh, understanding. Cool. Hooray! Understanding is actually the stat we need the most, I would say. I guess, to be fair, courage is eventually going to be really important. But we have like a good 2 months before I really start giving a shit. So, it's raining today. The forecast said that it will be clear tomorrow, so it doesn't seem like you'll need to worry about the fog. All you need now is wait for the police to make their move. What should you do today? That's a fantastic question. I don't know. The reason why today is free is because today is normally the day we were supposed to get Hermit to rank 9. And obviously, if you've been following the Let's Play, I already did that shit. So yeah. I genuinely think we might just have to do a beef bowl. Which really feels like a waste of time, to be honest. But, I mean, what other options do I have? Like, genuinely, I don't know any social links that'll be available today. Obviously, besides Hermit, but in terms of, like, ones I could do. Are there any skilled young fishermen against your direction? Okay, show him the fish you caught. Okay. I just wanted to see if I had caught a huge fish and forgot. But yeah, you gotta catch a huge fish for him. I guess in theory I could do that tonight, or today, like during the day, but that's also during the nighttime. Like that's the optional slot. So I guess let's go. Let's take a run around. Let's take a run around Central Shopping District just to make sure there's no one available. I don't think Naoki is available during rain, if I'm mistaken. I don't think he is. Obviously, I can't... Oh, when it's... Okay, yeah. Hey, what the fuck are you doing here? Are you used to this town now? Country life's gotten more convenient than it used to be, but convenience isn't the only good thing in life, is it? Or something like that. I've been here for a while, so I think like that sometimes. The team here to see, I bet it's still pretty inconvenient here. Whatever, who asked? Yeah, there's like no one here. Awesome. Well, shut up. No, I'm not going. I think, like, legitimately the only thing we have to do is to get a beef bowl. And if I do that, I'm gonna have to reset for stats, and that'll be annoying. Naoki available? No, Naoki. And I'm assuming Junpei, or, not Junpei, Yosuke isn't gonna be available, but fuck it, I'll check. I don't know. What did I even do the Hermit rank up early for? I haven't been able to even start it. Like, the quest, I mean, that you get. Whatever. I I definitely don't want to go in the TV. I don't need to. And Void Quest revamp isn't even available. Yeah, I guess let's just fucking... Unless there's something I'm forgetting, I guess let's just go fucking eat a beef bowl and hope for the best. Actually, no, fuck it. Let's fish. Fuck it. I don't need to eat a beef bowl. I'd rather spend my time fishing. I mean, it's just... I really don't think I need to fucking eat a beef bowl. Like... Actually, maybe I should anyways. I can fish tonight. Yeah, whatever. I talked myself into it. I really don't want to have to reset if I don't get... If I get, like, fucking, Actually, wait, I just realized, the only stat I have max is expression, right? And you can't get expression from Beef Bowl. Yeah, okay, never mind. Any of the three would help. Never mind. I don't actually have to reset. I would prefer to get either courage or understanding. Or courage and understanding, and then I don't really... I guess maybe knowledge, whatever. Yeah, I won't reset. Fuck it. All that complaining for nothing. For nothing. Yeah. Hey! Hey! Perfect. Okay. That's fine by me. Too bad. Whatever. Yeah, that was actually the ideal way, I think. Because diligence is a little bit harder to rank up compared to knowledge, I think. Because I'll have to eventually get max knowledge too, but like I think there's easier ways to do it, like studying. Whereas diligence is not really like the easy... I can't think of how I would raise diligence besides like doing stuff at night. Whereas I could probably, like worst case scenario, I could study during the day. And once school resumes, I could study at the library. So, yeah, diligence is... I mean, it doesn't... But the problem is max diligence doesn't actually matter now that I think about it. Whatever, fuck it. Getting max stats will just make me feel good, though. Why wouldn't I do it? Anyways, I need to get a huge fish, so that way I can get the old man to give me a better, better rod or whatever. Oh, god damn it. I pressed the wrong button. I'm gonna reset. I just want to see, is it circle? It is, okay. Please go. I pressed X the first time. Just take my bait and leave. I just want to reset. Can I leave now? Seriously, can I just leave? I would like to leave. I would... Oh my god. This is so annoying. Just fucking let me leave. Whatever. Oh my god, why must I be so diligent? I guess it's nice to know reeling in is only in case I don't get the fish I want immediately, but whatever. Are we done yet? Okay, thank you. I was gonna say something and I forgot. Oh, that's right. When hunting for Guardian, that'll actually be good to remember. So that way I'm not, like, stuck reloading as much, I guess. Okay. Alright, speaking of reloading, God forbid there'd be a load function. I don't know. Yeah. Persona. So anyways, Persona Reload is bad. That's all I have to say on that. Oh hey, we got Teddy. Hooray, we got the fucking evil little cunt. It really is such a shame Teddy is like the most annoying sex pesty character ever. Because I do unironically really like his like visual design. And you know, when Kanji said, "Can I feel your fur?" I felt that. Alright, this time let's do it correctly. I feel like every time I fish, I always forget it's circle, not X. Even though it says circle in the bottom right there. Any day now. I'm not even gonna mash that fast. I don't really need to. Come on. Hey, come on. Hooray. Yay. Now it lets me pick. Whatever. Can I please get a huge bitch? Oh my god, did you know you said bitch instead of fish? Yeah, I know. Is this another Ambersina? Oh, even better. Well, one of these will be a huge fish, right? Okay, I'm gonna reel in. I think based on how hard it vibrates, you can tell how difficult the fish will be to reel in. So usually the harder vibrate means it'll be big. I think this is huge. Maybe. I guess we'll see. No, it's probably an Ambersina. Whatever. Yay. Wow, stop the presses. Oh, Genji IU. Fucking forgive me. My disgraceful mix-up there will never... I'll never live it down. Okay, let's reel in. I might have to be a cunt about this and just reel in a bunch. Come on. Okay, if I'm not getting a hard vibrate, I'm just gonna reel in. I think this is it. Oh, fuck off. I pressed circle. Fuck your mother. Whatever. Well, it's time to reload. Anyone else having fun reloading? In the Persona 3? You know what's sad is this might actually have to be like the last thing I do before I end the segment. Yeah, fuck it. I think it will be because I don't want to do the next rank up, which is Rise. Spoilers. Man, I love being a very efficient Let's Player. I made 4 whole days of progress in 1 hour. That was 15 minutes per day. So, I guess I'm speaking like confidently, as if I already know that I'm gonna finish the fishing successfully. It's predetermination. Anyways, how should you spend the night? You go dicking tonight. Oh my god, did you know you said dicking? Wait, I said dicking? Hey, please. It's raining. There might be a mighty fish today. Okay, I'm gonna be the asshole who reels in immediately. Okay, this is it. No, it's not. Or whatever. Come on. Oh, I think this actually is it. It's putting up a fight. I really hate button mashing in general. I always feel like I do it poorly. So it's nice that they give you those little like buttons that are like the button prompts to like to pull it in like that. Come on, asshole, making me button mash. Hey, huge fish! Hooray! And now we can just fish whatever. I don't care. Might as well since we're already here and I have. Oh shit! I only have 41 pieces. Fuck! I shouldn't have done that. Oh fuck! I have 41 bait. That was a really bad call on my part. What if I run out of bait? Oh man, 41. Well, 40 now. Jesus. I guess I'll keep fishing. In for a penny, in for a pound, right? This joke is really selling itself, isn't it? Yeah, whatever. This is interesting, is it not? Sickening, no? Seriously though, can we please? Oh, for a second I thought I fucked up, and then I remembered there's no penalty for not putting it. Like, for not doing the thing. So. What do fish even cure? Or give you? Like, what, 50 HP? Well, I guess it depends on the fish. I know huge fish is like 200 HP to everyone, but you can only use it in the field. If I recall correctly, that's what it is. Is this another huge fish? It's certainly fighting me. I'm getting too much ground on it. It's probably Genji IU or something. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. Oh, Inaba Trout. How specific. Whatever. Alright, well, I'm not ranking up Rise, unfortunately, so the Rise stands have yet again, as they're used to in life, they have lost. But, oh yeah, we can buy from Tanaka before we end it. Let's see what Tanaka's kooky little deal is. Hi, Tanaka. I would like to buy shit. Okay, what is it? Paladin armor? No. If I recall correctly, isn't Paladin armor bad? Like, didn't we get some Paladin armor in the last dungeon? And it wasn't even good? Okay, we're getting the Paladin armor. Actually... Shit, I don't remember... Oh, shit. You know what? Let's get the Paladin armor. Because it comes with the healer. Neither of these are very good, actually. See, the only reason I would get this one is for the myth-like sword, and Paladin armor has got to be better. At least I can, like, maybe coerce myself into using it. Paladin, yeah. Myth-like sword, I remember, like, looking up and seeing it wasn't very good, if I, like, stat-wise for me, so... Okay, let's bite the bullet and see what, if we have it already, and it'd be really silly that we bought it. Probably. You know, we could give it to Chie and oh wait, no, we could give it to fucking Yosuke and Teddy? Actually, I would just rather sell them at that point. For some reason, I thought Yukiko and Chie were the ones that needed armor, when I don't think they do. You know, just for my own curiosity's sake, let's see if the guy is selling Paladin armor, so we can know if we made a bad call. Honestly, with 20,000 yen, it really does feel kind of like a waste. I'm really only buying those prize stickers at that point, but whatever. What are we looking at? Buy armor. Oh no! Maybe I'm misremembering. Huh. Well, now I'm much more interested in seeing what we get, so at least there's that. Alright, maybe it'll be good. Hooray! Maybe we made the right call. Anyways, before I end the segment, let's go deliver the huge fish to the old man because I will forget if I don't. I may be skimming on content, but I'm still going to be hitting that hour mark, because it really matters. Everyone cares that I'm hitting an hour. I care. Oh yeah, there's Asano. I mean, woman. Are there any skilled fishermen? The old man glances your direction. If you bring him a big fish, I have a... Yeah, there we go. Boy! That huge fish you got there, it's not bad. Will you listen to my final wish? Your skill, your eyes. I want to see you give it a try. I want you to land the Guardian. You can do it. Please, this old man's begging you. I'll catch the Guardian. I see. Alright, I'll give you this. It's my angler set. I carved this rod by hand with all my fishing spirit. If anything can catch the Guardian, it's this. Oh, and try it on rainy days. It'll be harder for the fish to notice your presence when it's raining. And this is my ultimate fishing advice. Listen close, because I ain't going to repeat myself. If you start pulling when a fish pokes the bait, the fish will run away, right? So if you don't want to catch the fish before... Yeah, okay, whatever. You keep your bait... Okay, I get it. Just keep your... Yeah. Can I trade you any of the fish that I have for anything? What is Cute Assassin? Only have one of these. Oh, no, thank you. Actually, I'll do it just because I could sell it. Oh wait, how many did you want? 6. Oh, okay. I thought you just wanted 1. What about red battle suit? What are we looking at? 2 of your huge fish for this red battle suit. No, thank you. Kind of wish I had like gone out of my way to get more of them. Then whatever. God, this guy's like kind of annoying. No. Wow, I was kind of hoping I could at least trade something. Whatever. Once I start being able to like once I have nothing to do at night, I could just start fishing and doing that shit, whatever. Because he does get some good equipment, if I recall correctly. Like cute assassin. Anyways. So that is going to be it. We're going to be saving, and next time we'll be clearly using the most efficient, like, time maneuvers possible. So, that'll be next time, and I will see you then. Bye. Sexual.